As created by the Division of Youth Opportunities.
Thanks for tuning in.
Woo Stories is a production of Worcester's Division of Youth Opportunities. It is written and produced by Kathy Esparza and me, Liza French, as well as edited by me. Our theme song is Gone by Mora Beats, and this episode also features music from Morrow.
Unity 97.9 WUTY, Worcester.
We're live on 508 Live with your host, Papee Paye on Unity Radio 97.9, Worcester's Community Connection. And today my co-host is BIGFLEX Nunu. How you doing, BIGFLEX?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm pretty smooth. So BIGFLEX on the right of me is an artist. He's a musician. He touches hearts, souls, and spirits when he spits his 1-2 bars. And this man right here is my own brother, you know, so we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about his music and see how you flowing, man. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's fresh out the studio, so you know.
You made a couple songs today?
Yeah, they're like 3 hits, you know, back to back. I got one for y'all. We're gonna play for, you know.
Unreleased?
Yeah.
We like the exclusive unreleased music on here because you know the people love it, so we gotta talk about it, you know.
Back.
So in that same, what made you start doing music?
Really, like, I don't know, like, cause I was dancing at first. A lot of people don't even know that.
I remember those days. You used to be the Justin Bieber, please believe it dancer.
Yeah,
in church.
My mom tried to sign me up for American Idol or something, and I was dancing crazy, you know. But nah, so it just started with dancing. Then like just like music. I realized like I have a love for music. Just listening to the beats, and like when I listen to a beat, I don't know, like I hear the words through the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I just hear the words coming out when I listen to music. So I'm like, I felt like that's something special. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I paid more attention to that, and I was like, yo, like just get up in the stew. And mainly like my inspiration comes from
You take all my questions, huh?
My fault. No, because like I really like it was dancing, but then like you know my man's Richmond.
Yeah.
You know Richmond. Richmond really inspired me to like really start rapping because like being around him and my brother and everything, all them older heads, like they rap all the time. So like that just inspired me to like, yo, I could do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I definitely, me and you know the true story behind that, but I'm trying to like sell it to the people, but you try to take all my questions. I'm like, what am I finna say to him?
Really?
Let me jump right into it though. What was your first song you ever created, and how did you feel after you made it?
My first song I ever created, no cap, was September Never Came. And that I did that off my phone. Like,
yeah,
I recorded off my phone with a piece of paper in my hand that I wrote the raps to. And I felt good about that because, no cap, I got like 3,000
viewers?
3,000 plays in like a week.
Yeah, nah.
So.
I remember that one too. And definitely, man, I'm really proud of you because you could have stopped doing music after a parent died. You know what I'm saying? Your dad died, you know, but that actually motivated you and pushed you to the next level, you know. And I know how you feel about all that. We're going to chop it up on the next segment, though. But for now, let's keep talking about your music. And that saying, what do you plan to do with your music? Like, do you want to blow up or you just doing music for fun? What type of music? Why are you doing music?
Really, I'm doing music because, like, seeing all these famous rappers, I know you see them just like, making millions off, you know what I'm saying? Making thousands off of just songs that's some of it's not even hot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if they could do it, I could do it too, you know what I'm saying? So like, and besides that, like I also have a love and passion for it, you know what I'm saying? So like I just want to keep doing it. But what I want to get out of my music, I do want to impact lives with my songs. You know what I'm saying? I want to change someone's life like by them listening to my music, you know what I'm saying? If someone was headed down the wrong road, all of a sudden my song comes on shuffle and like I was like, whoa, You know what I'm saying? They got a whole
Yeah.
nother mindset now. They're like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go that way no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I relate to this. If he can handle that situation that way, I could probably handle my situation a different way too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So you're trying to tell me, like, and I listen to your music obviously because you're my brother.
Yeah.
But but in that saying, I feel like when you rap, like you put all your like anger and everything that you have inside of you in the music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you express yourself out of what you call what you're rapping,
Mhm.
and instead of doing like violence and stuff on the streets. You know, you trying to like talk about it instead of like doing it. You know,
Mhm.
and that's why I kind of respect about your music. You know,
Yeah.
instead of because you could be out here doing, you know,
A lot of crazy things.
all the
I'd
extra
rather-
X Y
And that's
Z.
also what I meant, like trying to teach someone, like you could put all that energy into that. You know what I'm saying? You could put your energy, all your free time into something that you love to do, your passion. You don't got to go follow what someone else is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So, what's your main motivation for you to keep going every day?
Like my main motivation really is like all the people around me, like including you, including the cameraman behind the
Shout
camera.
out Jay Laurent.
Shout out Jay, man, Vision Ground. But yeah, my main motivation is just everyone in my life. Everyone just keeps me going because like I see the pain on their faces. I see they want change. You know, I want change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't want to get up and go do it. So I'm gonna get up and go do it for them. Type shit. You know?
Nah, you know I always got my shoes on ready to
You
go.
already know.
I got my 1-2 steppers ready to sprint out the door.
Vibes.
Let's go make this change. Let's go make it happen. And like I said, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of everything you're doing, man. You kind of from before, because when I was in North Dakota, nobody even knows about this. In North Dakota, when you was doing a little Rocky 1-2, you know what I'm saying? You was in a little bit in the gang life, you know, and me and him used to talk every day. And I used to be like, bro, like I literally see greatness in this kid. So I'm like, every single night, I'm like, bro, you don't got to do that, man. You are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he has so much passion and like, you know, and I understand where we both came from. And every time I see him when he's like, he was doing bad stuff, I just look like, nah, bro, this is not him. Like, I'll always have the benefit of the doubt. This is not my brother because I know exactly what the type of person he is caring, loving. He got money he out here calling me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to put some money in my pocket. And that's something crazy, you know, like you out here always trying to like give back. And that's not everybody does that. That's a blessing, you know?
Thank you, man.
So,
I appreciate that.
And I'm going to keep supporting you 100 ways throughout the ways every single day, you know? And
shout out Unity Radio, man.
And shout out Unity Radio. Shout out my producer Manny, 97.9, the realest producer in America right now.
Yes, sir.
He's stepping. But yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna ask you another question. It's gonna be quick, smooth, easy 1-2 jab. You know.
I'm ready for it.
You ready for anything? Hit me with your top 5 best artists right now, and you can include yourself because I know you're finna include yourself.
Of course, you already know. Number 1, BIGFLEX Nunu. Number 2, NBA YoungBoy.
NBA YoungBoy.
Number 3, No Cap. Number 4, Quando Rondo. Number 5, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's goated.
That's it.
That's it? All right, give me one more because I told you don't include yourself. You thought you were slick.
All right, listen, one more. You already know. If I had to take myself out of that list, number 1 would have to be Draco.
Who?
Drake.
Oh, I
Like,
thought
the guy that, you know, turned his back on his kid for the world and let the...
But we ain't gonna talk about Drake like that. We gotta put some respect on his name.
Vibes.
But Drake is definitely number 1 in everybody. Hopefully he's number 1 in everybody's book. Cause
Yeah,
that man
he's
Drake is
dirty.
left foot up, right foot slide.
What they talk about?
Yeah, man. Drake is he's different. He shouldn't even be on any list,
Nah,
man. Because
he's
he is the list.
He's goated.
He is the list for real. And hopefully you get to be your own list one day,
Right.
you know. And definitely we're gonna keep promoting your music, keep pushing it on Unity Radio 97.9, Worcester's Community Connection. Get connected. But yeah, man, we still got more time for this segment right now, and we're just gonna jump in a few more questions.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, man. So say you blow up, you become rich, you get all the fame, all the glory, all the everything, you know? What's your first thing you're gonna do with your finances and why?
First thing I'm going to do with my finances, I ain't going to lie to nobody. We hitting Saks 5th.
You hear what?
And Sack's fifth off rip.
He's going shopping.
I'm going shopping spree for every. But the thing is, though, I don't even go shopping for myself, though.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? I go shopping for everybody.
His mom,
but that would be the first
the
thing. The
twin brothers, everybody.
And then after that,
I need Christian Louboutin steppings like you got
know
on
that.
right now. He thought he was playing. He got red bottoms on stepping with his spikes like Spike Lee.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
I just like the dripping fashion.
But he ain't sponsored yet. We need to get sponsored though.
So the that first, and then like honestly, like, you already know. I would obviously call you and be like, "Yo, what's the quickest investment? Like, what can we put our money to that would make our money double or triple back?" That's what I'm always looking for.
He knows I'm the businessman. I'm always ready to invest.
Get a couple. I'm going to get like a condo.
Yeah, we definitely
probably on the Virgin Island.
Airbnb.
Yeah,
we need to invest in Airbnbs. That's money too.
They don't want to put money in my hands.
They don't want to put money in our hands. That's the quickest, But what's your biggest dream though? Like, how would you give back to Worcester? One, that's my question. Like, will you build your own studio? What would you do? Because I know you like Worcester a little bit. You got to. This is where you was raised.
Yeah, I really I want to like what y'all got going on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, what y'all got going on is kind of something that I kind of wanted to do too. But like, I kind of want to have not a radio station, but like, I want to have a place like a recreational place, like kind of like the Boys and Girls Club, but
we talked about
better than the boys.
This is us. This is
what I'm saying. I want to do
something.
I want to do something where there's an opportunity for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Even if because I'm telling you, the number one cause for anything to happening is boredom.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you're bored, you're gonna get up and do anything. You
Anything.
know what I'm saying? So it's like to have a place in the city where like you can legit get up, go there whenever, and be free. I want to have that. I want to build something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to give back.
That's for sure. Me and you was actually talking about that. We've been doing the blueprints and all the extra stuff. Kind of wanted you to talk about that. That's where I was going at. Definitely. And we was talking about how we wanted to have like a 24-hour facility where the youth could go to anytime, like a safe zone where no gang violence. Everybody just hang out, do homework, get educated, learn stuff about life, learn how to get a job, learn how to do taxes, like a place for youth to just get information.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about that is because like I seen like not just like pointing the fingers or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, the youth center. If you look at the youth center, how there's like different sides. You know what I'm saying? Like people take that serious. Like so now when we're outside of the youth center, like oh bro, you're not with the South. You know what I'm saying? Like they're taking that like serious. It's just things like that. In our building, I don't want it to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have this is African word. It's called Ubuntu. I am because we are. You know what I'm saying? So like I am this. I am successful because of you. You know what I'm saying? You're successful because of me or like because of each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like your success was because of you had people backing you up, and that's how like everyone should look at life. You know what I'm saying? Like because you can't do anything by yourself.
Nah, for sure.
There's only so far you can go. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. So, where'd you get that word Ubuntu from?
Ubuntu, I actually got that from. Shout out, Mr. Hall from Claremont Academy. He's not there no more, but shout out Claremont Academy.
Yeah, man. Nah, but that's different, man. That obviously goes back to the community and helping each other out, giving each other a helping hand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we out here just like trying to give back, help your brethren, help thy neighbor, help somebody that needs help. If you got 100 shoes in your closet and you see somebody with some rugged shoes, take their shoes off, give them one. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to them.
You don't even got to go it don't even got to be materialistic things. You got 2 waters, somebody be thirsty. Hopefully you give them one or drink half, air half, give them the other half, But like definitely it's just little stuff that makes people's day,
Right.
People just want to literally just have people want to be respected at the end of the day, So
yeah, that's a fact.
as for me, I treat the richest man and the poorest man the same exact way forever. You're good. Like you treat everybody the same type of way. But in that same man, you already know, man. We're gonna come back into this next segment and talk about your drip and fashion and what you like to wear and how you like to wear it,
Yes, sir.
You still listen to Unity Radio 97.9 FM radio on 508 Live with your host Papee Paye and BIGFLEX Nunu. Stay tuned, get in tune, and be in tune. Zone in. Yeah. Oh. Now back with it. Back.
Worcester, we've got you.
At UMass Memorial, your health is our core focus, now and always. That's why we're enhancing our already high standards with updates to ensure the safety of all our patients and caregivers. Health conditions don't stop for a pandemic, and avoiding routine care can be dangerous. So when waiting can mean much worse, trust that you're safe with us. Call 855-UMass-MD for virtual or in-person visits and learn more at umassmemorial.org/safecare. Don't put your health on hold.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for school? Bye, son.
So take a moment to make your kid laugh, because dad jokes rule. Make your kid laugh today. Go to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Woodrow Adams Jr. with 508 Forever Young Inc. The key to success is having the right tools. Let's make sure our children are prepared to succeed. We are making an effort to provide children from all over Worcester and surrounding areas with the necessities to be ready to go back to school. Making a difference in our community is our primary goal and has since then grew into so much more. I'm Woodrow Adams Jr. For more information, go to 508foreveryoung.com.
You're listening to Unity Radio, Worcester's community connection.
We're back on Unity Radio 97.9 on FM radio. You already know, you're with your host Papee Paye and co-host BIGFLEX Nunu on 508 Live.
Flex.
Oh yeah, he's just flexing, smooth flex. Since we're talking about the flex, you know, we gonna have to talk about the drip. What's on your body today? Tell us what you styling in.
I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I don't know what this jacket is, but it's smooth.
It's a nice jacket.
Oh my God!
It's like a nice golden brown jacket with 032C on it. I don't even know. It's official. The back is, it got some type of letter in it. He's stepping in it. But yeah.
You know, I got some Louis Vuittons on my feet.
Louis Vuitton steppings. How much those cost, you think?
They cost like $1,000.
$1,000 shoes stepping in. Louis Vuitton stepping, blood red stepping shoes.
You know the vibe.
We saying blood because the bottom is red, not because of gang violence. We don't condone the gang violence. We don't. And what's on your head? Is that
on the head?
Is that
Touched by K?
I knew it. I knew
Touched by K, man.
That's a Touched by K Dewey Silk right there. Hearts only.
She got the drip.
She got the what? The drip. Yeah. All right, man. All seriousness, let's get back into it. Let's get tuned into it. All right, man. First question, fresh out the bat, I'm going to ask you is, okay, let me slow it down. Have you performed anywhere in Worcester? Or, like, have you performed yet? And due to coronavirus, has that affected your performances, you know?
Yeah, I performed a couple of times, and you're right, yeah, the corona has slowed a lot of things down, so that's why I've been in the studio a lot.
You've been in the studio a lot. Do you have any songs that, like, besides the 3 singles you made? I heard you dropped the album recently.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your album?
Yeah, I dropped it's on all Apple Music. It's actually on all platforms. You can go get it. It's called The Son of James Noah by BIGFLEX Nunu.
And what inspired that title, and why did you create that?
Really, cause like, also I really the thing that inspired that title is just my dad. Really, just cause I want to, like, my purpose of really doing music is for him in a way. You know what I'm saying? So like, I dedicated that album to him.
Mm-hmm. Is your dad still alive, or?
No, he's not with us right now. He died in like 2015.
In 2015?
Mm-hmm.
And how was that? How did that impact you as man you are today, you know?
It took some tolls on me, I'm not gonna lie, because at a certain point in my life, I just wanted to do everything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything wrong. I didn't have, because I was like, I don't have nobody to tell me to do right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm not saying my mom's not there. My mom's there, obviously, but we know how hard-headed we is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It impacts me greatly, bro. Like, I shut down from the world in general, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, yo, I can't keep going like this. You know what I'm saying? I have to make them proud. Like, you got to honor the dead in some way. because they're looking at you. They're looking at you regardless, looking at us right now, and how we gonna honor their name, live up to their name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's facts.
I think about that every day.
And that's how me and you are kind of like connected in a way, because both our fathers passed away, you know. Yeah. And you already know I do everything in honor of my dad. Everything. You know, drinking water, I'm like, how would my dad drink water? Why would he be proud of me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I step, every step, right step, left step, I'd be like, all right, my dad would take this left or this right, so I'm going to take this right here, and then step left. Just like you know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Like, definitely. And I know you do your music just because of him, and because he's one of your motivations, and you trying to make him proud, and I'm trying to make my pops proud, too, in every way, shape, or form I can. And that's how, again, me and you are connected in that way. We probably gonna be connected forever because you're my brother. A long time. We actually knew each other since we was like, I think elementary, like kindergarten, pre-K.
Babies, man.
Like literally, like we used to be running around in like church programs. We used to do mad crazy stuff, man. Yeah, and I miss those days, kind of. Those are the easy days with no bills.
That's what I'm saying.
No bills, no car insurance.
Nothing.
No
debt. Credit history clean.
He said credit history clean. Yo. All right, man. What would your advice be to the younger youth behind you coming up in the music industry?
Do not imitate what you see on any TV screen at all, because it will literally take you over and turn you into someone that you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be so wrapped in following someone else, you're going to forget yourself. So my message to anyone, any youth out there, is find yourself first.
So technically, like, be yourself.
Be yourself, yeah.
And don't try to, like, imitate anybody else.
Exactly. No, because you're going to lose yourself.
Exactly. And that's where people go astray, youth go astray, you know? And we're here to amplify the youth voices and have them express themselves in any way, shape, or form that they can. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we going to run this after these old heads.
You already know,
you know
our generation the best.
The generation that's coming up is, you know, we need to definitely get involved in more in our communities, get involved more in politics if you like politics, get involved in more in youth activities like businesses, because me, I love business. You guys know about me. I love business. I like money, you know? I ain't gonna lie to you. I like getting rich, but finding a way to stay rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's what it is.
That's my thing. I like find a way to stay rich. It's hard because anybody could get rich in 2.5 seconds.
Right.
But can you stay rich?
We've experienced
experienced this a lot of times. Spending money where money isn't even supposed to be spent. But I'm slowly learning as I go on. My time flows, you know. Ernie one day he's gonna give me $1 million and then I'll be good. Shout out to Ernie. Shout out Ernie Floyd, the realest man out here, you know, and definitely, man. But let's jump into it again. All right. So say the first time, we're going to go back to the first time you was in the booth again.
Yeah.
The first time you stepped in the booth instead of, because I know you was looking on the paper and what was in your mind when I know you closed your eyes and just let it flow through your body, because as you close your eyes and let the words flow through your body, what was on your mind?
I was actually like crazy nervous. Actually, like I had
butterflies.
Butterflies. I was actually shaking, like in the studio, like mad nervous, and like you could tell I was nervous because when I try to rap, you could hear it in my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like my voice was mad shaky. But then like after a couple takes, and I like just closing my eyes and letting it flow, it's just like, yo, like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real, because like it's like every word that you're gonna hear it like that's, you're gonna hear the pain behind it, and you're gonna feel every word behind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
That's what it was when I closed. Like the first time I just went through it, kept going through it, kept doing it, repetition. It takes repetition too. I just kept doing it, and that last final time, I'm just like, yo, like I got it. Yo, take everything off and just do the song again. And I just did it again. I was like, yeah, like,
oh, it's fluent like that? You just stepping in the red bottoms?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And did you feel, after you spit the whole song, did you feel like, man, this is what I'm going to do for my whole entire life? This is what's gonna make me rich. This is what's gonna make my life change. Did you have that moment within your soul and your spirit?
Not at all.
Not at all. So, and why not?
I don't know, like, cause bro, there's certain parts of my life, bro, I would just wanted to stop doing music, cause I feel like some people weren't even listening to me. I feel like I just felt my music wasn't even hitting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm not gonna do music forever. I know I'm not gonna do music forever, so I need that's where like
the quantity over quality.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I
Yeah.
stepped out of the music aspect and got into the entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Want to be an own entrepreneur. Started like, yo, like if my music falls out, I got businesses.
That's
You know what
facts.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to do something
So
like that.
where did you get the name BIGFLEX Nunu from? Because
That came.
you was Nunu Savage at
I
one
was
point.
Nunu Savage at one point.
And where you get Nunu from as well? Because I need to know the Nunu too. We need all that.
Yeah, all that.
All that.
I'll
Give me
tell
the
y'all the secret.
backstory.
I'll tell you the secret. I'm not gonna lie. The last 2 letters of my name, NU is just what I said. I'm just like, yo, Nunu. That's just Nunu.
Nunu.
And BIGFLEX came from basketball, balling. You already know, gang balling.
Shut up.
We
You already
ballin'.
know. It was balling
You know,
at
we
a
was
young
ballin'.
age.
At a young age. Started our own group at a young age, took over, and they just stuck with us.
Shout out to St. Peter's Parish basketball. Shout out to all the basketball
Shout
teams.
out K Biggs. That's also my slime. We started that together too. All he's not here with us, but K Biggs.
Shout out K Bigelow. Definitely K Bigelow's also a rapper. We're actually gonna have him on one of these days as well. We're still trying to put a lot of pieces together from 508 Live. Definitely trying to just get it together in one point.
Right.
Honestly, there's no better way to put it. And definitely, man. So let's jump into another question. So we were just talking about how we're just talking about your first time in the booth. When did you realize that you're gonna continue with music? Because you told me that you wanted to stop a few times.
Yeah.
What point in your life made you like, nah, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep moving? And
like that came from the people around me. Like I said, like last time I said, like everyone around me, like I wanted to stop, you know what I'm saying? And like the people that are around me that are truthful and like, keep it real with me, they're like, bro, like, no, like don't stop, bro, you're good, like you got this, we believe in you. And like that that motivated me a lot. Like they believe in me. I got people that believe in me. Like even if the whole world don't believe in me, if I know my people believe in me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep giving them what they want. I ain't gonna please no one else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what kept me going.
And
I was really gonna quit.
I know. Where did BIGFLEX, the name BIGFLEX, come from? Like, tell us the like who's in BIGFLEX and where did it come from? You don't gotta tell us everybody.
There's a lot of members. Yeah. Originally, it was me, you, like Keisha always said, and like my man's Lano and some other people. But that originally, it was just like, it just came from like again basketball, but like also like the and ones. Yeah. Just like, but it was just like every one of us was literally getting and ones every time we was balling. So it was like, yo, and every time we scored, we would flex. Yeah. So it was like, yo, and every time we yelled, we had the whole gym yelling. We had the whole gym yelling flex. Like everybody started flexing every time they scored. Like it was like, yo, did we just started something? We're like, I bet we started something. So we just ran with it. It's like, yo, big flex. First it was obviously like flex gang. It was flexing at first, but then we just started bullying dudes. You feel me? Just being bullies on the court. So it's like, nah, big flex. We big flex. You know what I'm saying?
And what is the main purpose behind BIGFLEX? Like, what do you guys do?
We have like, it's a diverse group. Yeah, it's a diverse group. Like, for instance, you got you doing your radio station. I got dudes that my man Jay's a cameraman. He's camera, all that. And then we got artists. We have artists and we have other people doing all, like, you know what I'm saying? If you have a different type of skill, you know what I'm saying? If you can contribute to that one cause that benefits everyone, why not?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it for my perspective. I see it as like a brotherhood, you know? Like all of us help each other, honestly.
Right.
I help you, you help me. Like we're connected in a way. And whenever somebody's lack of something, another person's there to help them up, you know? And that's what I mainly love about the Flex group, you know? Yeah. And no matter what, we're always there for each other. Even though me and you, we be getting mad at each other for months, days, you know? At the end of the day, I see you like, he's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's where the brotherhood comes from. Right. Because at the end of the day, we're not real blood brothers, but you're my blood brother at the end of the day. Man, come on. You know, like no matter what. And that's one thing I honestly love about the group. And honestly, I'll probably won't ever stop.
You know?
Big Flex is gonna be there forever.
Yeah, no
and we had a clothing line at one point.
Nah, we
need it. But right now we're under right now we're under Vision Ground Production. Shout out Jay again. And I needed co-ownership of that. I need 50%. We're gonna sign some papers later. Yeah, we need because I know it's gonna blow and I'm over here putting the work in. You know, I need parts.
I was gonna wear your sweater today. But
yeah,
pay me.
I had it on, and then I was like, nah, Bob, Nunu's probably gotta put it on. So I'm like, I'll be all right. Let me just support the other black businesses. Shout out to David Sarpy for his clothing line. He does all type of clothing lines like. He does country clothing lines. Like he promotes. I'm over here stuck today like a mousetrap, but we're going to be right back on 508 Live on Unity Radio 97.9, which is Community Connection, and we be back.
It's my God. This is crazy.
Yo.
Gotcha.
Hi, this is Lisa Casillo, host of Connecting Worcester Style on 97.9 FM, Worcester's Community Connection. Be on the lookout for our mascot, Worcester. If you see him anywhere in Worcester, be sure to take a selfie with him or his banner and send it to my producer, Manny, at WUTY979fm.org to be entered into our weekly raffle.
The average time a resume spends on an HR manager's desk is 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
We rely so much on a resume, yet it could never tell the full story of someone who
had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org. Brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
Unity Radio is streaming at WUTY979fm.org. We'd like to thank our listeners and supporters.
TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. For more information, go to tdbank.com. Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare of Worcester. Visit harvardpilgrim.org. And Wings Over Worcester. To learn more, visit wingsoverworcester.com.
Unity Radio, Worcester's Community Connection.
You're listening to Unity Radio, Worcester's Community Connection.
We're back on 508 Live with your host, Papee Paye on Unity Radio 97.9, Worcester's Community Connection. And today my co-host is BIGFLEX Nunu, the biggest flex in America. You already know he's Big Stunner.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah. We've been kind of talking about his music and elaborating on it and what type of music he makes and why do you think people should listen to your music and why do you think it's different? When you're ready, whenever you're ready.
I think, honestly, I feel like people should listen to my music because, like, I like cheering people up. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, I know there's things I'm going through. You might hear it through the songs. But, like, at the end of the day, I like cheering people up, you know? And, like, if you could smile, if you could dance to a beat or a verse I said, I feel accomplished, you know?
Pretty fire.
What was the other question? I'm sorry.
You just threw me off. You answered my question and asked me.
Nah, you asked 2 questions.
Yeah, I said, why should people listen to your songs? And that's pretty much it. That was the question. You answered it.
So I actually have a question.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
What's
First
up,
of all,
man,
great
producer?
entry. I haven't had to jump in at all. This is wonderful. Plenty of information getting out there. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. What I originally heard was when you first met, you were involved in some kind of like gang related activities, at least at the very least. All right. So I would never have gotten that. Honestly, through listening to the radio show today, I kind of forgot about that initial point. But I held on to it for this one reason, which is, how did you go? I mean, I understand Papee had a little bit of influence, but how did you personally? What was your internal reasoning for switching from that lifestyle to? Because I mean, when people think of gangs, they think of a very self-absorbed,
cocky
about making money, about providing for me and mine, protecting me and mine. Forget the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But I don't see that. Like, the theme of today's show, from what I see, is a lot of it takes a village. Everybody taking care of each other. Like, you get your happiness by making other people happy. It's almost like the circle of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you guys,
goes around and comes around, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Like, as far as cocky and self-absorbed and all those things that you want to call Papee, he's amazing. But he gives out so much more than he takes in.
Right.
Like, from what I see, he's always giving. And I noticed that with you. And even Jay. Jay's been hanging around the studio. Not hanging around. He's been working around the studio.
That's all Big Flex.
For a while. And he's given so much more than he's received here. So I didn't know how much that had to do with it. Where did your mindset go to change from the gang mindset to now one of basically a real message of love and hope?
It actually, and that also ties back to when I lost my dad, actually.
Okay.
So like I want to it also it comes from being tired of just doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And doing the same thing and not getting no different results. You just get the same results. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're just gonna wake up one day and it's yo, I don't want to do this no more.
Do you think the rewards are greater now than they were back in that lifestyle? As
Definitely.
far as in that lifestyle, even if you're making money, it seems to me like it's a lot of work for a little bit of gain.
Yeah.
Now it seems like you guys are just floating, like you're just living life, being happy, and you get a lot more gain than you were then. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking before we was just I think it has to do experience too. You know what I'm saying? We was just trying everything, going head first into everything, literally head first, not even asking no advice, nothing, just head.
So a lot
first.
of trial and error.
Yeah, a lot of trial and error, and just that has all made us men in so fast, instantly.
Honestly,
we all just grew up.
Speaking of that, do you guys feel, and Papee, that you can answer this too, you had to grow up faster, especially with the loss of your dad, so you had to step into that role for your mom, for your siblings?
Definitely, and that's why I be so stressed. I'm I should be on vacation. My family should be taking me on trips and all. I shouldn't be sitting down trying to plan the next meeting of how I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm 20. I should be living life. And it's then again, I'm nah. With everything that's going on in my life, I can't be living life like that. I got things to do. I got goals now. You know what I'm saying? Everything changed.
Nah, definitely me. I definitely had to grow up at a young age, very fast. Because my father died when I was 4. And I was literally the father figure of my whole entire family. Till this day, my mom calls me whenever something's wrong, and she's married. You know what I'm saying? It's just
she calls you before her husband.
Yeah, literally. Do you know what your sister did today? I don't want to know. I want to live life. You guys handle that over there. But I'm used to it now, and I adapted to it. You know. Facts. So definitely at the age of 10, I became a man to myself, you know, but I became more mature after my freshman year, going into my sophomore year of high school, and that's when I started doing the speeches. I was actually, and that's when I improved and started doing better. But yeah, I definitely had to improve at a young age and man up at a young age. But I would not change any of that and make it in any way, shape, or form till this day. I would have my life go exactly as it is. I would not change it. That's me personally. But what about you? Would you change it? If you could?
No. Life isn't everything that it is right now, but it was way better than it was before.
That's facts.
Way better.
And also, just to ride off the back of that, do y'all still feel like you hang on to your childhood? Not in necessarily a negative way, but in a fun-loving, y'all just want to...
That's my motivation.
You know what I'm saying? You... Because you had to grow up so fast. You're still holding on to those little, let's say, strings of innocence and, the simple things, like playing basketball or making the jokes. I seen when you got here, because you got here pretty early today, y'all were you looked like two brothers, playing in your room, like just having a fun time, just joking on each other and jumping around the studio, you know, just so that's what I mean by the childhood thing. Like, do you think you might be making up for lost time, or that's just how life is, and that's how you guys are
we
gonna
trying
rock?
to like. It's funny that you said that because we grew up so fast that we're trying to catch up to our childhood. You know?
Right.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying?
Full speed around.
Like, I would literally I hang out with my friends every day, but there would be a time where I'd be like, yo, I'm not seeing you today because I need to dedicate my life to 2K. Like, I need to play 2K today. Like, I'm not coming out my house. I need to play 2K today.
2K21. For real. And he ain't even lying. But definitely, every time I see my brother, man, it's a celebration because, like, he's such a happy person when he wants to be. But, you know, we're not going to get into that.
We all have rainy days, Tommy.
Nah, he gets in his mode.
You don't understand.
Like,
Don't tell him too much.
I'm snitching. He gets in his mode like he's not talking to nobody, he's not looking at nobody, he's zoned in. But the thing is, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time because he's not having a conversation with you today, but he's getting something productive done. And that's what I like about him because he's always doing something. And he knows me. I don't like sitting in one spot. I'm out too. So even if we don't see each other for like 6, 7, 8 years, I feel like we will come back. I'm going to look at him. He's going to look at me. We're going to laugh.
Like, yeah.
And it'd be really crazy, man. You got any more questions, Manny?
Oh, I got a lot more questions. I don't want to take over your show. This is a Papee Paye show, man.
I
love being here. I love it.
That was a great question.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let it flow, Manny. Let it flow. We'll give you one more. 2 or 3 more.
So I guess I don't. I mean, I do, but now right off the tip of my tongue. I will say that it's been an absolute pleasure having you here at the studio and on the show today. I think you've given the community a lot to look into and a lot of self-reflection. There's a lot of young boys out here who are just they're doing the wrong things. You know, there's a perception of cool, and I mean, you and Poppy look pretty cool to me, but. You know, if you look at the mainstream perception of cool, it's, you know, guns and gangs and, you know, and speaking of guns and gangs, I'd like to just see what your thoughts are on the whole Guns Down, Gloves Up project that Poppy's been working with. Were you there as well?
Nah, I wasn't there.
But you got to get in there, right?
I'll try to get in.
I mean,
we're not gonna be talking about an hour.
All right. Well, I mean, but what do you think of that as an alternative to the violence that's been spiking in Worcester? And what do you think about what's going on lately in Worcester and the world as far as how we treat each other? One thing, and then I'll shut up, is I feel like, you know, we're all brothers and sisters. I mean, out of 65 million or billion years that the Earth's been around, you know, dinosaurs, we're here for literally a blink of an eye.
Right.
You know what I mean? 100 years is not a lot out of 65 million.
People people don't even make it to 30. So
you know what I'm saying? So what do you think about the current climate of how people treat each other, brothers, sisters, you know, in the community? And what do you think about the things that we as a community, like what Papee Paye is doing with I don't know why I have to say the last name. I know. I don't know why I did that. Why Papee has to,
it's up there, so I don't even care anymore.
Why he's doing
you guys should know my name by now.
The Guns Up, Gloves Down. No, whoa.
Guns down, gloves up. Don't put the guns up. We don't want to shoot nobody.
So that's my cue to stop speaking. You get the question, right?
Yeah.
I'll hand the mic over to you, bro.
So like, I actually love it. I love it, and I kind of wish like, and I'm saying that they started a little bit late, but I kind of wish it was something that was brought up like a couple of years ago, or probably like a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? But like
2015,
right? The thing is, like, I think we need to like push and promote that like aggressively. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it be known that like violence is like, there's a lot of ways to go about solving a problem than just resorting to something that could take someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, of course we could give life, we could give and take away life. You know what I'm saying? But like, who are we to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to. You can't. So like, doing that, I love it because like, and he knows me. Like, he knows me. I don't like. We don't condone violence at all. But like, obviously, like, if it comes to it, like, it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, my brother Poppy, I love that, bro. I need you to. I didn't get to tell you this, but I want you to keep doing that, bro. And really, like I said, promote it aggressively, bro. Because like, I know there's an audience out there that you're reaching. You know what I'm saying? That just like, it's probably in the shadows. You know, I don't want to come to the light, but like, I think if you just keep going, bro, you're gonna reach those people that want to cope, want to find different mechanisms to cope with their problems. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And like with the community, the things that's going on in the community, I'm affected a lot with it because I've lost a couple close friends over the past month.
I've been talking about it.
Lost like 3 people in 1 week, you know, and just like how I move on from that is just like I said, what would they want me to do with my life now? You know what I'm saying? How are they gonna look at me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna honor them? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I gotta honor those people. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I personally want to get away from the things that's going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, either get away from the things that's going on or make an impact to stop those things from going on in the city. Really, because everything in the city and in the world, like, everyone gets this concept of love, but just defies it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it.
We all definitely know exactly what to do and how to spread it. But in that saying, we're going to be back on the next segment. We're going to actually listen to some of BIGFLEX Nunu's music and elaborate from there. You still listening to Unity Radio 97.9 FM radio with your host, Papee Paye on 508 Live, and your co-host, BIGFLEX Nunu, and he's sweating.
Why are you whispering though? What's going
on?
I don't
know. I was just flowing. It was flowing in my body. You know what I'm saying? It was just touching me, and I was like, all right, let me just let it touch. Yeah. I love hearing my voice on this. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Be right back, guys.
Worcester, we got you.
At UMass Memorial, your health is our core focus, now and always. That's why we're enhancing our already high standards with updates to ensure the safety of all our patients and caregivers. Health conditions don't stop for a pandemic, and avoiding routine care can be dangerous. So when waiting can mean much worse, trust that you're safe with us. Call 855-UMass-MD for virtual or in-person visits and learn more at umassmemorial.org/safecare. Don't put your health on hold.
Unity Radio is streaming at WUTY979FM.org. We'd like to thank our listeners and supporters.
Diamond Auto Group in Auburn. To learn more, visit ChooseDiamond.com. The Worcester County Sheriff's Office. And Worcester Railers Hockey. For more information, visit railershc.com.
Unity Radio, Worcester's Community Connection.
How well do you know Worcester? Let's find out by connecting Worcester Style. Join me, Lisa Casillo, to connect with people in our community that work, play, and build businesses here. You never know who will be connecting with Worcester Style. Connect with us live Friday at 11, streaming on WUTY979FM.org, and watch us on Facebook Live. Just search Unity Radio MA. Unity Radio, Worcester's Community Connection.
You're listening to Unity Radio, Worcester's Community Connection.
We're back again. We're live again on 508 Live with your host, Papee Paye on Unity Radio 97.9, Worcester's Community Connection. Don't forget to get connected, guys. And we're actually here with my man, BIGFLEX Nunu again. And he's still here. I know you guys really want him to go home, but he can't leave yet. I want him to leave, too. No, I'm just kidding. But we're going to actually talk more about his music and actually listen to some of his music. One song, and he's going to do a little smooth freestyle for us. But his style ain't free, so you guys got to tip him and pay him. We got the cup right here on Unity Radio 97.9. Or y'all can send cash apps too. Now we're just playing. Everything's free over here. But yeah, let's jump into one of your songs. What's the song called?
It's called Mud Brothers. I actually wrote this for my man's Trizzy.
Shout out to Trizzy.
Yeah, shout out Trizzy, man.
He's very tall.
I did this song at Blue City Studio. Shout out Joe Blue. Yeah. Yeah. Just know I got you.
You got me? Bet.
I'm gonna show you how we thug it out. Just stick with me.
Slide with me, ride with me, baby. I did some shit up in the streets that got me going crazy. Tell me who can I call when you know you lost it all. I got some spirits in my head and demons knocking on the wall. I'm back up on it, back up again, back up on the road. I passed the 8 ball to my young, don't bring it back unless it's sober. Got the white, I got the green, we pass it off and get it going. I mix my Sprite up with that lean, I got prescriptions in my soda. They don't wanna see you win, but I'm gonna win until it's over. Whack 'em all right through the hole and take his head right off his shoulder. That boy wild and going crazy, don't believe in being sober. Just wanna tote that magnum grip while with that bitch up in his holster. Spot him, got him, knock him, ain't no way we let you lose. Bloody murder with this burner, bending corners in the cool. My brother slime you in the men, don't make it sound, but please don't move. Flashing out blood in my eyes, no I can't seem to get a clue. Got hoodies on, they walking down, I pass the grip like Tracy shooters. 1 for 1, I give you 2, don't trust nobody unless it's you. And if they double back again, I double back and split them 2. Yeah. I double back and split them 2. He wants some money, but the devil is his friend. He don't wanna hurt nobody. Get on his knees and pray that God forgets his sins and kill this demon that's inside me. Slide with me, ride with me, baby. I did some shit up in the streets, it got me going crazy. Tell me who can I call when you know you lost it all. I got some spirits in my head and demons knocking on the wall. Back up on it, back up on the road. I pass the 8 ball to my young and I bring it back unless it's soda. Got the white, I got the green, we pass it off and get it going. I mix my Sprite up with that lean, I got prescriptions in my soda. When you can't do that shit again, they ain't gonna look out for you. I say I'm friendly at the end, I hope you know I love you. Ain't no point in being friends if you don't trust your music and loyal. Pastor preaching, she preaching, my mind is in the Bible. I know right and left from wrong, you better choose your rival. Talked to God the other day, he said them boys ain't nothing like you. Treat your neighbors like you wanna be treated, that's the code. They kill my niggas sending in the streets out in the cold. Gripped up with the toaster, got the devil on my shoulders. If I kill them, take his life, they won't be heaven in my future. They won't be heaven in my future. No. But it's alright, I say it's okay. Ain't nobody fucking with you till you getting paid. But my soldiers got my back, I pay the price for what it's made. If you rollin', keep on rollin', tell them Nunu want the smoke. Since a youngin', I've been thuggin', I ain't duckin' in a hole. But it's alright, I say it's okay. Ain't nobody fucking with you till you getting paid. But my soldiers got my back, I pay the price for what it's made. But it's alright, I say it's okay. Slide with me, ride with me, baby. I did some shit up in the streets, it got me going crazy. Tell me who can I call when you know you lost it all. I got some spirits in my head and demons knocking on the wall. I'm back up on it, back up on the road. I pass the 8 ball to my young, don't bring it back unless it's sober. Got the white, I got the green, we pass it off and get it going. I mix my Sprite up with that lean, I got prescriptions in my soda. I double back and split them 2.
Okay. That was so touching. All right. When'd you make this?
I actually did this yesterday.
This is a song you created yesterday?
Yeah.
And you played for us today?
Yes.
This is an unreleased song. And here on Unity Radio, we get unreleased songs all the time because you know we official. Shout out to Unity Radio, 97.9.
Shout out Unity, man.
Yeah, man. What was going through your mind? Obviously, you said you made it for Trizzy. Definitely. But when you was in the booth, what was in your mind when you spitting this? Because this is some heat, my man.
Honestly, I was just like, I don't know, just like, you know, how like, I can't let him down. So, like, when I got up in there and I said it was for him, I was like, I got to turn up every word, everything got to be a punch. I got to turn up. They got to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Especially because he was going through something that week, specifically that week. You know, he lost someone close to him. You know?
Man.
So I was just like, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He loves, I'm not going to lie, he's also one of my, like, #1 fans, too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and he loves my song. So I was like, yo, bro, I'm going to make something for you. You know?
I respect that, man. And in that saying, so you have a freestyle for us to spit, right?
Oh, yes. I hope y'all don't mind. I'm not really
also
that nice. I use my phone.
And that's saying, don't forget you guys can comment down on the Facebook Live at any time. Comment down even on the YouTube page at any time to tell us if you think this is hot or not, if he's hot or not, or you guys mess with his music or not. And yeah, we want your opinion because at the end of the day, this is Unity Radio for the community, and we want the community's opinion for my man BIGFLEX Nunu right now.
Right.
So in that saying, let's just jump into it. I want to hear that 1-2 punch like you just did, and that song, even though I know you got it, you already got it in your body.
Ooh,
So
Oh, they got the butterflies on me.
the lights, camera, action. A young boy right now. I'm in the booth for young boy.
Beef, no, I ain't running from beef. Hey, no, I ain't running.
Hey, yo, Pluto, you going brazen?
Hey, I'm not the one, I ain't I ain't running from beef. Go ask the streets, them people run up, we gon' leave them deceased. I'm done talking murder, I just wanna do better. My people struggling in them trenches, can't move dumb, I'm too clever. Throw on your sweater, little brother, streets don't come with a coat. Stick to the code and always believe in everything that you know. Dive in that water feet first, I've been swimming with demons. Just wanna make it to the top, but ain't nobody believe me. I'm ducking harshly for the stars like Mario and Luigi. Life is a game, come in the cube and I'm just picking up pieces. 24 up in that clip, girl, I'm a shooter like Kobe. Pass the pistol to the left, my shooter shooting Ginobili. We grew up thugging with no sense, but we ball out every quarter. She know the words to all my songs, yeah, that's my major supporter. I'm screaming whoop-dee, come shoot me. I know that they salute me. Hollow tips for to the top, T-Flex beat down and shoot a movie. We lost Davey, yeah.
I got you, let me bring it back.
Yeah, hey, we lost Davey going crazy on that block, I'm insane. My brother Muffin hurting deep, I pray that God ease the pain. I hit the lock, I shot on phones, hit the dashboard of brains. Yeah, I'm addicted to this lifestyle, I don't think I'ma change. I'm off the jigger, public figure, in the back switching lanes. My brothers got my back forever, ain't no way they gon' change, yeah.
Okay. Ain't no way they gon' change. Hey.
Hold on, I said, yeah, this is the lifestyle of a savage. Automatic clips and pistol we be packing. Catch 'em like it down, yeah. Catch 'em like it down. It's the lifestyle of a savage. Automatic clips and pistol we be packing. Yeah. Catch 'em out of bounds. Yeah. We gon' catch 'em out of bounds.
Yeah. We gon' catch 'em out of bounds and them dudes gon' bounce. I'm at my house, yeah, that's a bounce house. Stop the beat. Stop the beat. I'm not a rapper. Don't sue me. I own no copyrights to this song.
Pastor, if you are watching, I'm sorry.
This kid is
nah, she just called me.
She just called you? She's like, he said what on the radio? You said what on the radio? Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry, mother. But yeah, man, definitely. Like I said before, you guys could definitely comment below and tell us if that was fire or not. And in that saying, I'm gonna have you ask me like 1-2 questions if you want. If not, we're gonna just smooth it out. I'm gonna give you the host. You the host now, and I'm the co-host. So do what you gotta do. Talk to me, man. We got like 4 minutes left, and then we're gonna shout out.
How has this changed your life?
What, the radio station?
Yes.
I honestly never thought I would ever like do this. Like this wasn't even on like my schedule ever. But this changed my life because like I really like love this, you know. I love doing what I'm doing. I love being on the radio. I love being a face of something, you know.
Yeah.
I love just working, and I love giving back to my community, obviously. And this is the best way for me to do it by amplifying my voice, to amplify the youth's voice, you know. And this changed my life in various ways because like before, I didn't even know I liked production. I was in high school, and my basketball coach, shout out to Coach Will, was a TV broadcasting teacher, and I used to go to. That's the only class I would honestly get good grades in. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, no, because I would really like. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Like I'm getting my little C's, pluses, my B's, and whatnot here and there. But in his class, bro, I would want to work 10 times harder just to please him to get playing time. But then slowly realize that I love production and I love broadcasting and messed around, and I'm in this right now. So you know. So
I'm not gonna lie, this is you already know I told you before, but like you got the voice, you got the face for it. So I like the fact that this opportunity came around. I'm glad that you grabbed it.
Nah, for real. And I turned it down a few times before I grabbed it. But I keep talking about it. Many don't like when I talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it.
Hey, it's the what is it, the origination story? No, the origin story.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't even talk, but I will say this. I've been out in the community recently, and I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really know all the analytics that we got going on as far as, you know, metrics, what our numbers are, things like that.
Yeah.
But there's been people that I have no clue who they are.
Yeah.
And they're telling me, I really like what you're doing over there at Unity Radio. I really like that Papee Paye show. And they say the full name, Papee Paye. Bro, no joke, nothing to your ego.
My ego's
honesty,
huge.
right? So I know I don't have to contribute, but thank you. It's amazing, And I will say, without naming any names, we have Papee made a relationship with someone in the community that most wouldn't even give the time of day to. You know what I'm talking about,
exactly
right?
What you're talking about. Shout out to that
Every
guy.
day, yes, every day that Papee's on air, he tunes in, and it warms my heart. It gives me.
I need to actually text him because I'm trying to get him on the show soon.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It gives me hope, for humanity,
Yeah.
that there is that possibility that we can come together and put all the pettiness and bull to the side. And we got 1 minute left, so I'm gonna hand it back over there. But thank you for being here, Papee. I love you. I appreciate you, man. And the show is great.
Love you too, man. For real. Definitely. And that's saying, you got anybody you want to shout out before my theme song pops up in our ear and we slowly fade out of here?
Oh my God! Shout out K-Big, shout out T-Flex, shout out Lano, shout out Trizzy, shout out Daisy, shout out Papee, shout out Chris, shout out Jay behind the camera, shout out the whole Big Flex, shout out Mom, I love you. Pastor, I'm gonna call you back. I promise.
You're listening to Unity Radio 97.9, Worcester's Community Connection on 508 Live with your host, Papee Paye, and today co-host, BIGFLEX Nunu, the Nunu of them all. You already know we like the ball. Stay tuned again. We're going to be back on Monday, 5 to 6, live and ready to go. And you better come back. We out of here. Yeah.
You're listening to Unity 97.9 FM, WUTY, Worcester.
Hi, I'm Ernie Floyd, and welcome to Unity in the Community. The Unity in the Community show embraces the city of Worcester's diverse cultural communities, the music, the arts, and healthy lifestyles. And joining me now is a very special